What is the fatwa and ihtiyat? Let me explain to you. Fatwa is a definitive opinion. Fatwa, when we say fatwa, it means a definitive, correct, opinion. Sorry if I goof with the... Okay. Which means I go and research and I find out that Ahl al-Kitab are tahir. I give the fatwa. I am convinced. Based on the research I did, I'm convinced. I have conviction that Ahl al-Kitab are tahir. So I say Ahl al-Kitab are tahir. Or could be the other way around. Like Sayyid Khui, for example. He has a fatwa, Ahl al-Kitab are not tahir. Okay? He did his job, he did his due diligence, and then he reached this conclusion that in the Islamic juristic books, Ahl al-Kitab are not tahir. So he gives what? Fatwa. Fatwa is different than ihtiyat, precaution. What is ihtiyat? The marja comes and he looks at the proofs leading to tahara, they are not sufficient. He goes to the other side, to the proofs leading to najasa, they are not sufficient either. Neither one are sufficient. So what does he do in this case?
Precaution.
Precaution. He takes the precaution. So what is the precaution? If one hadith says Ahl al-Kitab are tahir, one says they are not tahir, what's the precaution would require?
Treat them as not tahir.
Treat them as not tahir. So he says, as a precaution, they are not tahir. Okay? That means he doesn't have a definite, opinion. He based his opinion on a precaution because both sides of the equation were not sufficient. To him, were not sufficient. He was not convinced 100% with this. He wasn't convinced 100% with this one either. So he took the precaution. My marja, either he has a fatwa or he has precaution. If he has a fatwa, I have to follow him. Why? He is telling you, I know it's haram. I have to follow him. But when he says,
I'm being precautious.
I'm being precautious, what does that mean? He's not 100% sure. So he's giving me a leeway to go and follow another marja if he has fatwa. If he has fatwa.
If he has fatwa.
Yes. So my marja has a precaution, ihtiyat. Another, the marja I follow. There is another marja, I don't believe he is the most knowledgeable one, but he has fatwa. So I go and follow that marja because he has a fatwa. He has conviction. He is definite about his opinion. My marja is saying, you know what? I'm not sure. It could be this way, it could be this. Go and ask another person. I went and asked another person and I'm done with it. So under three circumstances, I can follow a marja other than the one I follow. One, if my marja dies. Two, if my marja turns out not to be the most knowledgeable. Three, when my marja has no fatwa, rather has precaution.